Have you ever wondered what separates the successful from the not so successful? Well, check me out on the other side. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome to The Edge Life, where we inspire people to live, love, and lead well in family, life, and business. Listen, today we're talking about success. Success? It's actually easier than you think. So let me go ahead and give you the answer to what you came here looking for. We call it the roadmap to success. First, you gotta know where you wanna go. Second, you have to know what you have to do to get there. And then finally, number 3, you gotta produce results. Now let's break this thing down. Here's number 1. Okay, so the number 1 thing that we have to do, we have to figure out what is it that we want to do. Look, I heard it said before, you can't get to where you want to go if you don't know where you're going. It's almost like in your mind saying, I'm trying to get to California, but you don't know how to even get there. You can't get where you need to be if you don't know where you're trying to go. So you got to ask yourself this simple question: what is it that I'm trying to do? Psst. Oh yeah. And it can't be what everybody else wants you to do. It has to be what you know you need to do. You got to catch that. Look, when you get clear on where you want to go and you begin focusing on your priorities, it makes everything so much simpler. I don't care if it's at work. I don't care if it's with your relationship. I don't care if it's with your family. When you're clear on where you're trying to go, listen, you can get there then. Number 2, you got to have a strategy to get you from where you are to where you want to be. If you don't have a strategy, you will never get there. It kind of reminds me of my dad, who was an old military guy. Before we went on any trip, my dad used to get out the map. Some of you all remember the maps. This was before GPS. My dad would get out the map and he would plot the course from where we were to get us where we needed to be. That's called a strategy. If you don't have a strategy for life, if you don't have a strategy for work, if you don't have a strategy for the things that you're doing, you don't have nothing. And all it's going to cause is you to continue to go, you got me going in circles. That's what's going to happen. You will be going around and around in circles, and all it brings is frustration in life. Oh yeah, and you need to write that strategy down. All right, number 3, you have to figure out, what do you want to focus on? One thing we have to remember is that you can't do everything right now. So we have to begin focusing and prioritizing the things that are most important. Ask yourself, what is most important for me to do now? That doesn't mean you won't get to the rest of the plan, but you have to prioritize what's most important for you to do and take care of right now. So once you figure out your priorities, you know what you got to do? What do I got to do? It's simple. You just got to start. You got to stop telling people what you're going to do and just be about the business of doing it. Real bad boys move in silence. So let's recap real quick. What do you got to do? Number 1, you got to know where you want to go. Number 2, you have to ask yourself, what's my strategy? And finally, number 3, you got to find your focus. And if you feel like you're in a place where you're lost and you don't even know where to start, in the comments, there is a link for a free self-awareness assessment. This self-awareness assessment will help you to begin to figure out where you are and what you want to do, what's important to you, all of those things to get you on your pathway to success. So that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for tuning into The Edge Life, where we help people live, love, and lead well in life, family, and business. If you like this video, make sure you click that subscribe button and share this thing out.